Okay.
Now.
Now is when the episode has begun. Amazing. You're gonna catch this hombre. Oh my god. Calm down, streamer. Okay. Anyway, jury service, part 2. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you psyched?
I'm ready to soberly and humorously engage.
I get that I'm doing a lot of talking, but you can talk too. Like, don't be too quiet. Like, I'm speaking a lot, and I do have a lot to say. But I want to hear your inputs on stuff too, because I want to know if what I'm thinking is legitimate or whatever.
Yeah, let's get you out of your echo box.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Echoing chamber. Anyway, so I had the fucking worst luck. It's like out of 170 people, I get selected out of the 30 for the 2-week one, right?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, they had another Anderson that they said before me, and I had a heart attack. And I was like, oh god, not me, and then it was someone else, and then they eventually selected me anyway. And then again got selected to be one of the 12 and got challenged. Just recapping from last episode, if people didn't hear.
Yeah.
And then for the second trial, I also get selected, which is meant to be about a 4-day trial.
Yeah.
Again, a rape case, and I get selected 2 times, have to walk up, they don't challenge me, so I sit down and I'm like, fuck. And I'm done. Second trial on Monday, I'm in a 4-day trial, also a rape case. The guy had around 14, 15 charges, he had 16 charges.
Versus the 2-week case of 5?
Yeah, well, I guess this one was more definite, I don't know. I mean, in theory, having more charges means that, there would be more evidence, more things going on.
I guess at the point when it moved, 4 charges sounds like it's, a lot, that maybe they've done a lot, whereas 14 sounds like it's the thing they did is a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
And left, you could, I don't know, for
and
violent
also,
rape, kidnap, rape, assault, murder, lying, perjury.
Yeah, exactly. And it also depends on the amount of witnesses they have to question and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get called for that. I was saying something. What was it? Oh yeah. They had 16 charges.
Yeah.
But halfway through, they lost 2 of them.
Lost? They didn't give them up, they lost them?
Well, it was taken away by the judge. We were told to go out and they discussed shit, and because evidence hadn't been given for those 2 charges. Because all the charges come from the police statement, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's the questioning from the witness. And then during the questioning, there was 2 charges that were said to be not in the story, so they were just removed. So in total, they had 14 charges. There were different types of charges. There were assault on a girl under 12. There was assault on a girl between 12 and 16. And there was rape. So here we go. You guys ready to have fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was all the same girl, right? Just her getting older?
Yeah, it was the same, yeah. This happened in the late 60s, early 70s, so right now she's about 50.
She's about 50?
Yeah, and the guy is about mid-60s. He was her uncle, and at the time, he was about 16 to 21, living with her grandmother, who she used to visit. I shouldn't be giving this much detail.
They said you could say anything, right?
Yeah. It's public record.
Just avoid... Oh, yeah. Public record.
Yeah, so I mean,
that's the point of justice. It has to be public.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So he was living with his mother, who was her grandmother, and she used to visit, and that's basically how these things happened. Right. So there was lots of different charges of kissing, specifics like kissing on the mouth. They say the phrase digital penetration of her genitalia a lot.
Oh, fingering, but in legal terms.
In legal terms, yes. Yeah.
Probably necessary to have a legal term for that.
Yeah. You can't just fingering. That's.
Your Honor, this man stands accused of poking her. No slang. That's a $200 fine for contempt of my court.
This man stands accused of giving her a poke. But yeah, there was some other shit as well. It wasn't. So these ones are like the generic sexual assault charges. There was another one.
So there's a specific charge if you kiss a little girl without her permission in a sexy way. That's a specific charge. It's not just sort of sexual misconduct.
No, the specific charge was the assault on a girl under the age of 12, and it was in the particulars section.
Oh, right, so it's just the facts of the charge.
Yeah, basically, okay. I guess, yeah.
Because digital penetration is obviously its own thing, but
you can still save it!
But I was wondering if they had something like lip molestation.
No.
That would be overly specific charges,
it would be a little bit, yeah. You're doing pretty good, man.
It's not so bad.
But yeah, Okay, so there's also two like different types of charges. There's like the regular charges of like assault, under the age of 12, assault from 12 to 16, right? Then there's a representative charge. So the general ones are like kissing on the mouth of the first occasion or the last occasion, right?
Oh, so either the first or the last time it ever happened?
Yeah. Because like if it happened multiple times, like if she says it happens multiple times and she doesn't know how many there are,
Yeah.
then there's obviously a first and a last. If it happened, then there's a first time and a last time,
Yeah.
which she can usually you can detail enough.
And each one's illegal.
Yeah, yes, of course. And then in the middle there's a representative charge, which is like kissing on the mouth. Representative charge happened at least once between these number of years.
Okay.
So like if she's like, oh, I don't know how many happened, then there's a first and last and the representative charge. So those were the charges that were removed. The representative rape charges.
Right, because in her statement she hadn't said
She said
throughout
something
my life I
vague,
was raped.
like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But then during the actual questioning, she said there was 1 or 2. She changed it halfway. It was really complicated. But she only said that there was 2 in the end.
Okay. So you just go for the 2 that you know.
Yeah, we go for what's given to us in the trial. We weren't allowed to see the police statement. Like the defense lawyer and the crown lawyer made references to it, but we weren't allowed to see it. I don't know.
Really?
Know why.
So are you only allowed to know the stuff that's like
That said,
presented?
evidence that's presented to the court and the crown, like evidence number 1.
Oh, I guess I suppose that would be to stop you from thinking of the police statement as the narrative of truth.
Yeah, exactly.
There are, like, if the prosecution said, and then she was raped as according to chapter 3 of the statement, and the other person says, DNA evidence says that it didn't occur during that time frame. Whereas if you'd read it, you'd just think, oh yeah, and then she was raped on the 13th.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So it was pretty interesting. In the end, I think we did well. There was, what did we do? We charged the guy guilty on most of it. There was a couple that we didn't, like I said just before, she changed how many times that she was raped. And the one that she forgot, like was reminded of the next day. You know, like they had like the crown lawyer trying to get her to say things that she said in her statement because it's hard to keep, those things consistent. So he was like trying to like get it out of her, like to say the same things that she said on the statement.
Oh yeah.
So like the second day, he one of the first questions he asked was, have you had a read of your statement? Did you go home last night and have a read of it? And then like the defense lawyer like jumped on them. Was like, did anyone ask you to read your statement? Have you talked with the crown lawyer overnight? She's like, no. And he's like, I remind you, you're under oath. Have you talked with the crown lawyer? Did anyone ask you to read your statement? Why did he specifically ask you? It was like a really intense moment.
Wow.
We were like, oh fuck. But yeah. So yeah, we got wait, what was I saying?
The charges that you didn't.
Oh yeah. So yeah, with like the rape charges. So there was 2 of them. We got rid of the representative ones. So there was the first time and the second time. But the one she forgot was the first time, which we thought was pretty suspicious. Like you wouldn't really forget the first time you were raped,
How was she young for that age?
Yeah, but there was like the court was the trial was split up into 2 different houses that her nana was in. So she said that like she was raped in like the second house, but then the next day she said, oh, she was also raped in the first house.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was
so
like,
you thought you couldn't know whether that happened?
Yeah, we thought like, it's kind of weird. Like she went into quite some decent detail for the second one, and we said guilty for that. But for the second, but for the first one, we didn't. So yeah.
And it's not about saying whether it actually necessarily happened or not, but whether you
they
can know
they
it happened
probably
or
happened.
not.
Yeah, like everything probably happened, but you can't.
You can only go on what you can.
Just be like.
You can only go on what you can. Really think, really.
If you have reasonable doubt, that's the phrase they say a lot. Yeah. If you have reasonable doubt, then you can't try and guilty. Yeah. So yeah. Jesus.
Oh, there they go again.
Okay, thank you, Chen Charles. You're so helpful. Thank you. Good. That's a bad one.
I forgot there was a Pokemon to catch.
Shit's rare. Get that. There you go. Hey, got a pseudo legendary.
Nice. Level them up and beat that Sharpedo to give me more Pokemon.
Alright. So yeah, and we said not guilty on certain other things. Yeah, a couple others that weren't good enough. But yeah, overall we gave him like mainly guilty verdicts. We were in there for ages though, like a good you sit there and you listen to the witnesses talk.
Yeah.
Which is super fun, you know, having the lady detail how she was raped, like, really disturbing questions, and her having to, like, ask that, and then the defense gets up and, like, rips into her and says that she's lying all the time, and then you have to, like, watch her cry and be like, how can she be faking those tears? It's a lot of fun. It's really, really good.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. and then you get, like, the other witnesses and they're cross-examined and whatnot. It takes a while. And then after that, the jury leaves and goes into deliberations, which took for us like a good maybe I don't know, 5-7 hours maybe.
Wow.
A while, and it took so long that we actually, because you have to have a majority vote, obviously.
Unanimous.
Yeah. Sorry, no, yeah, a unanimous vote.
Are you about to tell that?
Yeah, I'm about to tell about majorities. Yeah.
Oh, so you can get a majority vote.
Yeah, but you have to yeah. So basically, for each charge, you need to have a unanimous vote of all 12 of you saying guilty or not guilty. That's how it has to work, unless you take ages. There's like a time limit, and you think it is extremely unlikely you'll be able to agree. If that's the case, then you can have a majority vote, which is 11 versus 1, which we had for a couple of them, and we were allowed to because we took so long.
Yeah.
There was one person who was sticking to no, I just don't know, it's not enough, which was fair enough. But yeah, eventually that's how it went. But overall, yeah, mainly guilties, a couple not guilties, and a couple of those guilties that we gave were majority votes. Seeing as we took so long, this isn't normally done, but seeing as we took so long, the judge actually let us know afterwards that he was already in jail for numerous other offenses of indecent assault on young people.
Why would he tell you that just because you took so long?
She. Bitch.
That is not a presumed judgment about the position of women in power, but I use by default my own pronoun.
I know. I'm just giving Cameron shit. He's not actually.
I do it to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit.
Female judge. Anyway,
I think it might be time for court to take a brief recess.
Oh, is it really? But
of
I was
24 hours.
But I was in the way. Can I finish the thing I was saying?
Oh, certainly.
Okay, yeah, sure. Brief recess.
I'll allow it.
Thanks.
Actually, because it's for a day.
Judge Cameron.
Court would be adjourned for a day, really.
It
wouldn't
would be adjourned. But yeah.
Ha! Legal humor.
Hold on.
Back to the tragedy.
Finish. I don't know this. Yeah. So after we came in and gave our verdicts, the judge let us know that he had been he had already had numerous things.
Why did they tell you?
Because we took so long, and it was obviously a bit of a struggle for us, and we had to go into into majority verdicts and whatnot. So I guess
they told you before you decided.
No. After we gave our verdicts.
Oh.
After we gave they can't tell you before you decide, otherwise it affects your.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like,
yeah, no.
What the fuck?
Afterwards.
You're taking too long. Time to prejudice the jury.
No, afterwards. After we'd given everything. That's when she told us, which was pretty cool of her. Yeah. Apparently, according to the guy in charge of us, what's it called, the court.
The bailiff.
I can't remember what his title was. It wasn't it wasn't
clerk.
That. No, it was the court. It was the court something, and he was basically in charge of the jury and passing things around. I don't know. No. The foreman is the person who represents the jury.
Yeah.
Which we chose, just some guy who said I don't mind doing it. You don't have to do much. All you have to do is read out the verdicts, and organize people if they're not really saying shit.
Stop fighting. You sit there.
Yeah, you say something. You're being too quiet. But anyway, let's just. This is draining. Glad I'm getting all this off my chest, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice. It's a good time.
Don't know how to get him in that corner. I'm way better in the other corner.
If you, as it's rolling down, if you hold up the thing, it should, go up and then, go slowly over onto the second bumper. So you should be able to, hit it up like that. So if it's, rolling down on your left, and you, hold the bumper up before it gets onto the bumper, it'll roll along it, and that'll be a good one. Yeah, now, if you, hold it up. No, way before it gets on.
I know how to do it. I'm trying to hit him.
Oh, okay, sorry. All good. Anyway, we'll watch Slob struggle some more and Snob talk some more on the next episode.
Watch people talk!